Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit.
Hey my babies, it's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They are going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Click the like button on your way in here, my babies. That's a quick and free way to support Auntie and push me through the algorithm. I so greatly appreciate it. And don't be afraid to subscribe to Auntie's channel today, my babies, because you know you're coming back and I know you're coming back, all right? I got my handy dandy phone and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. Well, we got Amber Rose here with that rat magnet tattoo on her forehead, sharing pics and videos of her time at Mar-A-Largo supporting Donald Trump. And all I got to say about this is sounds about white. Sounds about white. And who cares? Who cares who the fuck she voted for? Who cares who she's supporting? Y'all ain't gonna stop supporting her just because you know who she's supporting. This lady has been standing up for Trump the whole damn election. She been standing up for him the whole election. Okay? So y'all knew where Amber Rose's stance was, which people are still buying her products. People are still keeping her afloat. People are still keeping her relevant. Hell, she right now be going on Zeus Network right now, and she's an avid Trump supporter. And Zeus is all pro Kamala. Come on now, stop playing. Oh my God, we gotta stop playing with ourselves, okay? Stop playing with ourselves. It don't matter who that girl support and who she vote for. If y'all like her as a person, which I don't. I really personally, I don't like Amber Rose. I don't like any woman out here promoting their hoism and telling them that they can make a bag from being a hoe. I don't like it. That hoe culture must go. And she is one of the advocates for that whole culture. Sitting over here dancing off of poles and laying on your back to get where you want in life. I don't advocate for that, okay? I don't advocate for that, and I don't advocate for Amber Rose. So none of this shit that she does makes me sleep, nor shit, you know, nor happy nor sad. None of it. Because she's not relevant in my life. The more y'all start looking at these celebrities like that, the more you'll see these people ain't really shit. They just dumb people with money. They just regular people with money. That's it. Regular, schmegular, degular people with money. That's it. But they still fools. Just like this fool right here with that rat tattoo on top of her head. With that roach magnet tattoo on top of her head. I hate it. This don't make no sense whatsoever. Let's move on.
Hey! Mega, baby!
And y'all so busy getting mad with Amber Rose with her mixed ass and her mixed up ass emotions and her mixed up ass morals and policies and all things of that such. Y'all literally so mad with her. Did you catch the coon in the video with her talking about MAGA, baby? MAGA what? They don't even give a fuck about black folks. You are so out of your element right now. You are so out of touch with yourself right now. The ancestors want to take their sandals off and slap you upside the head with them, you stupid fool. This is what we call a coon, guys. A motherfucking coon. He can't be saved either. Since you want to be like them, stay over there with them. This is called the delineation process, guys. We got to start delineating ourselves from these buck broken ass Negroes as well. Not just the Africans and the Caribbeans and all them other folks. We need to start delineating ourselves from these buck broken ass Negroes as well. That's it, that's all.
Yes, he was a fantastic guy, and he has so many friends in the room. We had a great election. We had an election that people thought was not possible. We had a few people like Steve and a couple of others on our side, but basically we had about 98% negative with the press. We had no network. We didn't have Google, although they are kissing my ass right now. They called me up, they said, I wanted to tell you that your McDonald's commercial was the #1 hit in the history of Google. Many views, most views in the history of Google. I said, thank you very much, but that was sort of after the election that they called. Now, they've been very nice lately, but same thing with...
Next on the docket, we have Summer Walker and Sexy Red, who were featured on an episode of Prank You, and Summer found out their vehicle had no driver. Was her reaction validated? Let's look at this, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary, guys.
Car's driving itself.
We're on a stop car. Stop car.
Stop calling.
Hell no. You got us in a car that has no driver?
Apple got.
Oh my God.
How far is it? This gonna get us on the highway? Damn.
Tell them to please fasten their seatbelt.
Hell no.
How does the car
I don't give a about none of that future ass bro. I'm a regular with gas and a driver. No. Dead ass, because I'm with that. Take me out.
You know what?
It's false.
Where are you going?
I don't even like electric cars. I gave my Tesla back.
Man, when Summer tried to hop her ass out that window, I felt her car going and all. I'm finna go. I don't give a damn. I don't do them self-driving cars. I will never get a Tesla. I don't give a damn how much money I make in this world. I will never get a self-driving car. Literally anything computerized is not for me. Y'all know what I'm driving right now? I'm driving a 2006 Honda Civic. Like, I'm being so serious. Them cars with all them type of computers and chips and all this other stuff in it, that's not for me, guys. Plus, they more expensive to fix if anything break down. I'm just going to be honest. So I understand Summer Walker's expression. I understand her emotions. I understand everything that she just did. She is a black woman. I understand everything she just did. And I agree with her sentiments. My sentiments exactly. Okay? So her reaction was very much validated. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about this reaction, guys. I think it was very much validated because this right here ain't funny. I do not play with my life, especially with these selfless driving cars. No, I'm not finna play with y'all in the AI gang. I'm not finna play with y'all in the robots. Y'all think that shit cool because that's all they trying to do is desensitize y'all to the fact that they trying to get robots here. I'm not finna fall for the okie doke, okay? It's humans only over here. Point blank, period. Now let's move on. Okay, y'all, so let's get into this next story. A family member of Jordan Neely has decided to speak out after a judge has decided to dismiss a manslaughter charge against Daniel Penny for his involvement in Neely's 2023 subway death. Judge Maxwell Wiley's dismissal came after the jury reached a deadlock in the case. They'll now have to return to court for a possible charge of criminal negligent homicide if it can be proven that Penny's choking of Neely was unjustified. Neely's family member says this is all just a reminder that racism is alive in America and that it's a win for evil. Let's go ahead and look at this video and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary, guys.
Racism is still alive and kicking in America. There's no other way to view this. Everyone has looked at the case, and those among you who say that Daniel Penny is innocent have racism and bias in your heart. If you look at the facts of this case, then you understand that Daniel Penny is guilty. But today, white supremacy got another victory. Today, the KKK, the Klansmen, the evil in America got another victory. They got that top charge dismissed. America shall continue to America and shall continue to place second-class status on black people.
First of all, before we dig into this, I just want to say condolences to the family of Jordan Neely. Condolences to your family. This was so unnecessary. This didn't have to happen. I seen a lot of people up underneath the post saying that, oh, well, Jordan Neely was acting erratically. He was acting mentally unwell. Yes, just because you're acting erratically and mentally unwell does not mean that you're supposed to be held in a chokehold for over 5 minutes, stopping you from breathing. He literally was suffocated in front of other people. And I'm mad at everybody on that motherfucking train that sat there and let that man choke him to death like that. I mean, I can understand in the heat of the moment what happened. Y'all thought Daniel Penny was there to help and de-escalate the situation. But when y'all seen that he wasn't letting that man go and everything was already calm and good at that point, y'all should have stepped in and intervened and stopped him from choking that man to death. Y'all need to be charged with this shit as well. Jordan Neely's blood is on all of y'all hands. All of y'all should have been charged. That's crazy. This makes no sense. And I'm tired of this happening. Not only can the police force get away with killing us, now we got people who deem themselves as heroes coming out here killing us too. But they're all white and they get away with doing it. They get away with killing us, whether they are civilians or police officers. They get away with killing us, and I'm tired of it. I am so sick of it. Now, when black folks start their own revolt and start treating y'all like how y'all treat us, all hell finna break loose. Then you want to call the National Guard and everything else on us to try to contain us. You want to call the Army and the Marines and everything on us to try to contain us. But you're not containing these white people over here. You're not containing nobody else. That's crazy. Black folks are at the bottom of the totem pole, and it is proven daily through things like this. Through this fucked up ass justice system, through this fucked up ass way of living that y'all have called America. Prayers and condolences to Jordan Neely's family, because justice was not served in this case. It was not served at all. And I am so mad that this happened. But in a way, I kind of knew that this was going to happen, because this system was not meant for us. It was meant to protect these others, but it was not meant for us. Okay? So condolences to y'all. I guess y'all need to go to civil court. Sue that motherfucker Daniel Pena in civil court. Give him a civil suit and go ahead and take his money, whatever he got. He probably ain't got nothing. That's why he was riding a subway train anyway. But prayers and condolences to y'all. And this was just so unjustified, and this was not served. Justice was not served at all. I'm deeply pissed with this case. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's move on. Next on the docket, you guys, we got to talk about Diddy, and one of his accusers, previously referred to as Jane Doe, has now been revealed as Anna Kane, ex-wife of NHL star Evander Kane. And if you don't know what NHL is, that's the National Hockey League. I'm only saying that from a Black Americans because we mostly be watching motherfucking football and basketball. You know what I'm saying? And a little percentage of us watch track, and a little percentage of us watch tennis too. But majority, us Black Americans, we watch football and basketball. That's it. Football and basketball. That's it. Not even baseball. I ain't even put baseball in that, because we really don't even be watching that. Black Americans, the majority of us, we watch NBA, college basketball, college football, NFL. That's our sports right there. Okay? So let's dive into this story, guys. Anna, previously listed as Jane Doe, was required to reveal her identity to continue with her lawsuit. She alleges that in 2003, at 17 years of age and still in high school, she was sexually assaulted by Diddy and others after being flown to New York City. And how you were flown to New York City without your parents' knowledge is beyond me. This is where we should be side-eyeing these parents and figuring out what the hell they got going on, to where their teenagers are just disappearing all over the place and they don't know where the fuck they at or who they with. That's crazy. But let's keep going. Anna claims she was invited to meet Diddy by Bad Boy Entertainment president Harvey Pierre, who approached her in Detroit, called her hot, and offered a private jet trip to New York. Mr. Harvey Pierre, your name is being brought up too many times in lawsuits. We need to start looking in on you a little bit too, you little freakazoid. Your name is being brought up too much. Okay? Let's keep going. Once there, she says she was taken to a recording studio where she was given drugs and alcohol before the alleged assault occurred. In a statement through her attorney, Anna said defendants' demand that I use my name was an attempt to intimidate me, but I am not intimidated. I am prepared to proceed and hold accountable those who have harmed me. Go ahead, girl. Diddy has denied the allegations. Anna and Evander Kane, married in 2018, have one child together and have since divorced in July 2021. What do y'all think about this? Well, let me go ahead and give y'all my take on this first, and then y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about what's going on in this story here, okay? I have a lot to say about this, so let's get into it. First off, I just want to say that I am not victim blaming or victim shaming, and I am so sorry that this happened to Anna at such a young age. But what in the fuck were you doing at 17 years old? Yes, 17 years old, you are still a minor, but you are damn near almost a legal adult. And you are of consenting age. I'm just going to be honest, 17 years old, you are of consenting age. Doesn't make it legal because you're a minor, but you know right from wrong around that time, okay? You should have known better than to go off partying with strange men that you don't know, just probably some men that you knew from TV. You only seen Harvey Pierre on TV and Diddy on TV, and they're around the way, and they see you and actually call you hot. Okay, that was your first indication right there that some shit was finna pop off. You are a young girl and he don't know you from a can of paint. He's talking about, oh, you look hot. Come on and party with us. That's your first red flag right there, not to party with that guy right there, because some shit might go down. Okay, you are of a good age to know better than to just be around here partying with strangers, okay? And if you ain't, your mommy and daddy should have taught you better than that. And speaking of your mommy and daddy, how the fuck they didn't know that you was in a jet with a grown ass man flying across the country going to a damn party? How did they not know that? Flying across state lines going to parties and shit. How did they not know that? I blame your parents for this too, because I ain't no way in hell I was 17 years old partying with grown adults and my people didn't know about it. Hell, I was 17 years old partying with grown adults. No way. That was a different time. These are different parents than what we had back in the day. Because these parents right here don't give a fuck about their kids. They selling their kids off to the highest bidder. And with that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if her parents did know what the fuck she had going on. They just wanted her to get on out there and marry somebody rich, land somebody rich, get pregnant by somebody rich. But she ended up getting raped on and touched on and drugged at 17 years old. That's sad. That is so sad. Let me tell y'all a story, and then I'm going to get off of this subject right here. This happened to me when I was 17 years old. So I went to FAMU High. FAMU High is an accelerator school to FAMU University, okay? So I went to FAMU High. The FAMU High students, y'all know. Anybody who went to FAMU High, y'all know. Anybody after the 80s, in the 90s, y'all know we had to wear uniforms, okay? Back in the day, you didn't have to wear uniforms at FAMU High, but I want to say around the late 80s, early 90s, they made us start wearing uniforms. So when I got out to FAMU High in 2003, we were full-blown uniform school around that time, and it's a K through 12 school, okay? So sometimes when things go wrong at FAMU High, like your computer lab or your library ain't working, you can go over to FAMU University and you can use their services, because it's literally right across the street from FAMU High, okay? I can literally walk across the street and I'm on FAMU's campus, okay? So that's what me and my friend did. We had an assignment and the library was jam-packed and it was full. We decided to walk across the street to get our assignment done at the broadcast journalism building at FAMU University, because they have their own private little lab. They have their own private computer lab. So me and my friend, we decided to go over there. We gonna do our work. Man, college students hitting on us left from right. We was sitting in the computer lab. They see us in full-blown uniforms, so they know we high schoolers. Them boys didn't care. Them boys didn't care at all. 17 years old, I'm sitting in the computer lab doing my work. A 25-year-old, I want to say he was a 25-year-old junior. He was a junior, meaning that he only had one more year left of FAMU University. He was at FAMU University, a junior. Okay, I will not say no names, not for to incriminate nobody. I said he was a junior, though. 25 years old to my 17. You hear me? That young man proceeded to talk to me and my friend. And my friend, I ain't finna lie, he could have got her. He could have got her. She was interested. Me, I didn't bite because I had me a man. Okay, I told y'all I had me a man all throughout high school, and I got engaged to this young man and everything. I thought I was going to be married to this young man. Gave my virginity away to this young man, and he is not here today. Oh my God, you hear me? He is not here. But Anywho, back to the story at hand. We told this young man how old we were. We did all that, and it still did nothing. He still wanted to talk us out of our panties. These men are nasty as fuck, but it is up to you to say no. Now, when you still proceed to mess with me after I have told you no, because I told him no, I surely did. My friend, she wanted to go, but I had to tell her, listen, I'm gonna tell your brother, and your brother go to school out here somewhere. I'm gonna tell him, and it's gonna be some problems. So she knew better than to try me too. I tell on my friends, I surely do. So if you're friends with Auntie, just know you're gonna get told on, especially when you ain't supposed to be somewhere and you there. And I'm gonna tell you people. I'm gonna tell, hey, she over there, and y'all told her not to go over there. I'm gonna do that, because God forbid something happened to you, and I knew where you were the whole entire time, and you weren't even supposed to be over there. That's gonna do something to me. That's gonna be on my conscience. I'm like, God damn, I knew she was over there, and I ain't tell nobody. Now she'd have got shot all up, Swiss cheesed. Okay, it's just crazy. Stuff like that do happen in real life. So I will tell on you. It's for you, your safety, and for my conscience. I'm just gonna be honest. So, I told her, like, straight up, don't try me, ma'am. I will find your brother. I will two-way him. I will do something. I'm gonna find him. I will email him. I'm gonna do something to let him know that you out here on this campus being a little fast ass hoe. I am gonna let him know. So this man, I said all of that to say this. This man was 25 years old to my 17. This man literally was trying to sweet talk me off of campus. He was trying to take me off of campus. Damn, my friend. He told my friend she can get gone at one point in time. He just wanted me. He was so adamant on trying to get me to go off campus with him so he could feed me and do all of this other shit. Thank God that I have morals and values about myself to know this is not right. You're 25 years old compared to my damn 17. You're almost 10 years older than me, sir. You almost a good 10 years older than me. You need to step back. This ain't right. And when I told him that, and I was firm about it, stood adamant about my decision of not going with him, he left me alone, because at that point, it's time to call the police if you keep doing the shit that you're doing. It's time to call the campus security if you keep doing the shit that you're doing. And you are liable to get kicked out of campus for doing what you're doing to me, because you know that I'm a minor, and you know that I go to the high school because of how I am dressed. Literally, how I am dressed. You know what you're doing. Okay, so I ain't play with grown-ups like that when I was young. When I was young like that, a minor, I didn't play with y'all grown-ups like that. Grown men always tried to holler at me and always called me cute, hot, and everything else. Thank God I had a mother and a stepfather that told me every day, you are beautiful, you are the queen of this earth, and you should hold your head up high and carry yourself as such. Thank God I had somebody telling me that, because I probably would have been hot in the ass like this young girl right here, sitting over here letting people drug me and shit, because I want to be part of the it crowd, because my mother and father don't tell me that I'm pretty and that I'm valued. Okay, so no, I didn't go through that. I didn't play with y'all grown adults. This shit been happening. You grown ass men been coming after these young girls like this, Harvey Pierre, and I want all of y'all to be stopped. I want all of y'all to be thrown under the jail. All of y'all. This stuff been going on. Y'all been hollering at young girls, tricking and filling their heads up with dreams and foolishness, all to get them into hotels and to strange places and do weird and strange things to them. Now they living with stuff like this. Some of these girls, they don't make it out. Let me tell you how. Some of them, they actually kill themselves because of all the stuff that they have gone through, the demons that they are fighting, they can't conquer. So they literally off themselves because of all the things they went through. Y'all know things like that happen in real life? Dummy, Harvey Pierre, P. Diddy, dummy. Oh my God. And then again, you girls, y'all got to start getting stronger. Y'all got to start getting stronger, and don't let these grown men trick y'all up off of y'all platform, trick y'all up off of y'all throne. You can't let them do that. You cannot let them do that. I'm sorry. And to the parents, y'all are some poor excuses for parents to let y'all child go through something like this. To let y'all child go through something, because yes, it is a let. You're too busy being your child friend instead of being her parent and her protector and her provider at that time. She needed y'all, and y'all let her down. That's sad. Harvey Pierre, you're next. I hope somebody really get into your ass too and take you for everything you got and put you up underneath the jail. You nasty, sick bastard. Because I know you done some weird shit too. Your name has been listed in too many motherfucking lawsuits. Okay? I told y'all I had a lot to say about this. Y'all drop down in the comments to let me know how y'all feel about it, okay? But that's it. That's all for me. All right? I gotta go because my blood pressure is rising. My blood pressure is rising. Let me smoke this blunt and then I'm going to come back with my other story.
We listen and we don't judge. I had sex with my mama and my daddy. We listen and we don't judge. I got a baby with my mama and my daddy. We listen and we don't judge. And I'm telling you the motherfucking truth. Thank you for and giving me some pussy. I love my mama for that. You know, she taught me how to fuck like a man. My own mother did.
Okay, y'all heard that, and that was on the Shay Frost's live stream. And I'm just gonna say this: that's a troubled young man. Whatever he went through, that is a very troubled young man. I cannot say that he did not go through this because he is actually saying this out of his own mouth coherently. I cannot say that this actually happened to him, and I can't say that he out here playing. I don't know what is really going on with this young man, but I know that this young man has been through some things and he has been through some trauma. Do you understand me? And Orlando Brown needs to seek help immediately, fast. He needs prayer and supplements. He needs that Earl. Do you hear me? He needs Earl on him. And he needs the full prayer. He needs the whole armor of God on him. Because he is battling some serious demons. And if his parents did something like this with him, did him and scarred him like this, shame on you. And I hope that you rot in hell, you nasty, filthy animal, you. And that's on God. That's on big God. Some need to happen to you. Some need to happen to you real bad for you putting this type of trauma on your child. How dare you? That's nasty. That's nasty. I can't do it. I would never commit any type of sexual acts with my very child. It's bad enough that I gotta have a baby sucking on the very tit that they daddy suck on. It's bad enough that I got to deal with that. I mean, I got to breastfeed my baby. I got have to. I got to give my baby the full nutrients that they deserve and that they need. But at the same time, yo daddy be sucking on this titty too, little baby. Yo daddy be sucking on this thing. That's crazy. And at the same time, you gotta make it feel like it's not a sexual act. It's a bonding act. It's an act of I'm protecting you, I'm providing for you, I'm feeding for you, I'm nurturing you, I'm taking care of you, I'm your mom. I'm not a sexual toy. So with all that being on me, I think that my maternal instincts would kick in and I would not look at my child as a sexual object. I would look at my child as that, my child. I have to live a new life now. I have to do something different. I have to protect this child. I have to provide for this child. I have to make sure that this child grows up great, big, strong, and healthy and live a great life. That's how it should be. You should not be enforcing or inflicting any type of trauma on your kids because you have not healed the little girl or the little boy in you. That is not right to your kids. Oh my God. This is something crazy. This is something crazy, but in a way, it is still kind of hard to believe Orlando Brown because he has said some crazy stuff in the past. But at the same time, like I told y'all, y'all cannot write this young man off because he is doing erratic things or he seems not in his right mind at the time. We cannot write him off because y'all label him as crazy. This young man could be possibly telling the very truth that we are wanting to see from him. And he possibly could be doing that. And he masking it as he crazy, but he probably low-key telling the truth about everything that has happened to him. And if this is the case, ooh, Orlando Brown, I am so sorry that happened to you. And I pray that you seek the help that you need and get the help that you need because that's some shit to deal with your parents actually molesting you, sexually assaulting you, doing some nasty things to you. That is some real powerful shit to deal with as an adult. That's crazy. Can you imagine his mental right now? Can you imagine what he is feeling right now? That is crazy. That's how I'm feeling about this. That's my take on this, guys. So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all feel about this. Prayers to Orlando. Prayers to Orlando Brown. I'm for real. On some real shit. This is crazy. I can't believe that happened to him. Oh God, that's some crazy shit. Shame on the parents. Point blank period. I believe the victim the first time. Whether it's masked as he is mentally unstable or what, I believe the victim the first time. He ain't saying this shit for no reason. Point blank period. Well, that's all that Auntie got to talk to y'all about for today, my babies. I got some more coming for you later on. You know how I do. Do all the things that I told you to do in the beginning of this video, because I'm not going to repeat myself, my babies. I love you. Y'all be safe out there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.